Another day, another story. Life Enhancement by Srinivasan Chari. Emotions and feelings. Continued. Why and how do emotions occur? Emotions arise from desires, which arise from the realization that there are more fascinating things to accomplish along a certain road. Now that you know what you want, you can consider how to get there. We begin to own and commit to our plan of action, and our desire strengthens as we think about it. When you consider what life would be like if you achieved what you desire, you experience a variety of emotions. We have strong feelings about what we desire, which makes us want it even more. We work more. When we are passionate about something, there are just two possibilities. 1. We accomplish what we set out to do, only to discover that there are still more areas to conquer, for which we must redouble our efforts. Or 2. We fail to achieve our objectives and succumb to despair. Continuous failure leads to depression. How do feelings work? At the most fundamental level, sentiments are derived from how we felt as children. For example, if a baby is not hugged often enough, it may feel unwanted, leading to emotions of rejection and even death in the cradle. If the youngster grew up and became an adult, he or she would constantly want to seek attention, fair or unfair. The premise is that any attention, good or evil, is preferable to none at all. Examining some of the most prevalent emotions can assist us in recognizing how they manifest and what they do. Love. The toddler treats everyone with respect, and will even play with a snake. It has no objectives, prejudices, or preferences. Its love is pure and available to everybody. So, everyone loves a kid, regardless of ethnicity or place of origin. As adults, love is confined to self-interest, devotion to family or community, or other factors related to our upbringing. To regain our ability to love everyone, we must first work on ourselves and our thoughts. When an adult reaches the pinnacle, their approach is not the same as that of a youngster. The adult has revisited his or her sentiments, examined what produced them, applied his or her moral code, and so on. He or she will not embrace a snake now that he or she understands how hazardous they are. However, his or her principles will drive them to put an end to animal abuse. They now understand that the only way to get love is to offer it. This decision is made by a logical process, as opposed to how a toddler behaves instinctively. Anger. A youngster may get enraged because of frustration, or in reaction to being taunted. The purpose is to get even with someone or something, and feel good about not being pushed about. A very young kid may throw a tantrum to express his or her rage. Adults who can't manage their emotions haven't considered or analyzed how they feel. It's not like it'll have any negative consequences. However, he or she may get enraged if, for example, someone was really impolite. As a result, the identical sense of rage differs between an adult and a youngster. The core juvenile behavior of the immature adult, such as pouting, throwing objects, yelling, simply changes on the surface. Perfection. The youngster who lost points for being untidy. On otherwise correct work rapidly learned how to create flawless margins and underlines. He or she may put off drafting a report as an adult until the spacing and layout are perfect. But if they've thought about themselves, they'll be able to balance their priorities and turn in the report on time, even if it requires some last-minute handwritten edits. Helplessness. The kid must abide by the social and moral guidelines established by his or her parents. If you advise them to go to bed while their favorite TV program or video is playing, they may oppose us at first. However, he or she has no control over the parents. In old age, he or she may become too affable, frail, and meek. They may, on the other hand, learn to be more forceful and speak up for their rights if they have reprocessed their sentiments, feelings and behavior. When our emotions, which stem from our needs and attachments, dominate our behavior, even if we engage with other people in a socially acceptable manner, our thoughts, words, and actions are likely to have a hidden objective of gratifying our own wants. If a mother loves and adores her kid, she will always speak about what he has done, even if her friend is attempting to extol another youngster. This mother is desperate to hear about her own kid, and she may be just half listening while the mother speaks about her son, in order to achieve what she wants. Such behavior may occur so often that her friends would prefer not to discuss it or even be near her. How strong our emotions are. The behavior that follows is socially acceptable at the first level of emotions. At the second level, the engagement may be secret and confined to a small group, and strategies for limiting the harm may be devised. Things may turn nasty at the third level, leading to the court, prison, or the hospital. The consequences of emotional conduct. We initially see or sense that something is lacking in our lives. We have an uneasy feeling of being incomplete or unfulfilled. This sensation stimulates the intellect to seek solutions to the underlying yearning. Now we're thinking about how to obtain the item we desire. Desire and connection build as the stream becomes stronger. Failure is depressing, but victory is uplifting. So, pleasure or unhappiness is determined by how the mind and intellect interact. Thanks for watching.